Good morning, gardening friends. It's Sunday, it's time for an update, and I think I'm going to try and do these on Sunday. That'll just be my way of keeping up regularly with it. So this week, managed to get a bunch of the weeds pulled out. Not every last bit, but quite a bit out of here. We started picking, well, the lemons have been falling off the lemon tree, and my brother's been making a really delicious lemon ice cream. Lemon ice cream with, golden Oreos, if that makes any sense. I'm sure there's a name for it. I'll probably ask him and put it here. If you want to try and look up the recipe, maybe I'll even try and get a reference from him on that. But the oranges, we started picking just out of curiosity, and they made decent orange juice, so that's good. This all got cleaned up as I showed you at the end of the last update. Been trying to keep Dad from climbing up here because he always just kind of makes a mess of it, but that's neither here nor there. You can see I've moved the peas over temporarily. You can hear the air conditioner running, and a little bit of a change up here because ultimately what I want to do is one of the other pea plants, I want to move it in here with this one, bean plant, because those are the peas over there. I want to move the other bean plant that I have over in the backyard over here. So in order to do that, I had to dig some of this stuff out, which I had to do from this side because it's really steep on that side. I tried pulling some of the dirt from down below and moving it up above, which is tricky because you got to basically kind of dig little footholds to get up there. It's really steep, but we're almost there. And you know what? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and move that, and then I'll show you the rest. Okay, so the second one is now in, and I'm just going to work a little magic with the dollar store garden tape to try and encourage it to spread out on the fence here. Obviously you can see I've got some stakes in there, and even like the 3-foot stakes just weren't tall enough. I thought about going to 6 feet, but then that would have looked weird in the backyard. This just wants to climb, and why not give it a fence to climb up and around on? So hopefully that'll work. But you can see I've got some little pieces of tape there. Ultimately, I'm going to put some more to try and get these tendrils up onto the fence, and hopefully they will then climb from there. Okay, so that didn't take too long. I just put a couple of pieces on. Actually, the one I just put in is the second one there. That's been crawling around itself mostly. There were a few that were kind of limp and it's hard to describe. They were trying to go into the other plants. That's why I really wanted to get it moved over here, just because if it was going to get that big and long, might as well train it. But that's kind of where we are on that one. Let's take a look at the backyard. So just a quick view of the hill from the other side here. And if I work my way around, you can see I got one of the pepper plants up on the wall, but this is the area where that was. So I'm just going to put the pepper plant back here. Let's see, how are the rest of them doing? The aromas are doing nicely. I think we're going to pick a few of these for tonight's dinner. That'll be nice. And look at these peppers. This is just crazy. They're not... For a second there I thought they were getting eaten. I had 2 of these. Let's see, there's a third one, which is good and big there. But then down at the bottom there's this funky one, which is just curled up. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, but I mean, look at the big tomatoes. Got lots of those going on. Ooh, this one's starting to change color. I'll be able to enjoy that one in probably a week or so. Over on the other pepper plant, these are, I'm not even sure which ones these are. They're mixed with the basil. I could swear I had a bell. I really need to look that up and figure out if that's what this is the bell pepper, but they don't really, to me, look that much like bell peppers, if that makes any sense. I mean, what we have over here is the giant Marconi. That's what we're looking at. I'm really happy with that because, oh, and then I forgot to show you the cherry pick peppers. Those are really looking healthy. Not the leaves so much, but the fruits are looking healthy. So I'm looking forward to that. But what is this? Is there a bigger one that I'm not seeing? That'll give me more of a clue. No, it's just those 2 as far as I can tell. So I'll figure that out eventually. And finally, I realized that last time I didn't show you the other side yard. The bougainvilleas are big. They're looking slightly dried out. There's something else growing in here. I don't know that that's the bougainvillea, this right here. So I'm going to have to figure out if that's a weed and maybe pull it. And then I wanted to take a look at, there we go. There's the purple orchid tree. That's doing nicely. And you can see, I mean, everything else is growing. We're in the middle of a heat wave right now. It's supposed to get up above 100 again today. It was above 100 yesterday. For all I know, it'll be above 100 again tomorrow. So it's about time for me to quit for the day. Go inside and do some other stuff that doesn't require me being outside. So, but that's gardening for you. You get out early and you try and deal with the gardening before the heat really hits. And with that, this is the Budget Gardener signing off, saying stay safe, folks, and may your thumb be green.